fellow gunners, Tim here. I'm at the range. I think I built you guys up for a big old disappointment. A lot of you think I've got a new pistol, but actually what the deal is, I've got my 45. Yep, okay. I've got my 45 JHP Hipoint. What I'm doing is, you guys can see that target. That is actually that little box that I built. And I'm going to try and shoot consecutive. Now I only have one magazine, and I won't put you guys through that. 500 rounds through this Hipoint. I'm going to attempt to do that without any failures, and 500 rounds into the wooden bullet trap. Now over here to the side, I've got my handy dandy hillbilly brass catcher. Hopefully it'll catch some brass for me. Alright guys, here we go with the first clip. Let's hope everything goes good. Alright, so I'm going anywhere from 880 to 900 feet per second, and I only heard one piece of brass hit inside the truck. Most of it's just flinging right down here beside me. I hate that. Oh well. Alright, I forgot to mention, these are 200 grain Lee round flat point, round flat nose. With 5 grains of red dot. I actually thought they were going faster than that, but that's okay. It's working the action on this big brick. That's all that matters. Alright guys, number one thing I'm noticing is the target is starting to move. Here goes 9 more. Oh, red dot smoky. I love it. Okay guys, so I went down, I moved the target, but apparently I didn't move it enough, and I also inspected it. Nothing's coming through yet. There's one that hit the side come out the side. But everything that's hitting center mass is just going right on in. All right, there we go with 9 more shots. Did I mention that there's a storm coming? It's trying to mist on me. I don't know how far we're going to get with this. So far, I have not had a feeding issue at all. Now, I've put several rounds through this gun. I'm sure a couple hundred already. And I have yet to clean it because it's a pain in the butt to break down. So, here we go with 9 more shots. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I'm at 12 yards. This thing's shooting low. I went down to inspect it and move the box again. And I am seeing that there's like 4 down in the stump I've got this on, and there's one right on the bottom board. All right, here we go with 9 more shots. I'm sure by now this video is starting to get boring. Yep. Board or the box just moved again. Alright guys, so I went down to move the box and I felt something under it. I caught a slug in between the stump and the bullet trap. Alright. Here we go with 9 more rounds. Now, I don't know if anybody's keeping score or not, but I think my group's tightening up as I get used to this gun. I am shooting pretty rapidly, though. Alright, there's 9 more. Alright, here we go. Still no failure in the high point. Yeah, that time I got an 841. Man, my velocities are all over the place. Ooh, I got a duplicate 888. Oh. Oh, there's my first failure. Didn't take nothing to clear though. And we're back at it. Didn't pull it back far enough, did I? There we go. Now it's cocked, locked, ready to rock. Alright. Okay, I don't know how many magazines that was, but that was quite a few before our first failure. And that dirty old red dot, I'm starting to see the soot and stuff build up, so alright. Alright guys, went down to move the box again and ended up with another slug in between the stump and the box. I'm hitting low enough that I am just, what couple rounds is going in the bottom of that box is just tore the bottom plumb up. I'm probably going to have to turn it over when I go to pick it up and retrieve it. It's going to be interesting when I get it home to open it up and see what it looks like. All right, here we go with 9 more shots. Well, I seen one shot hit the dirt. There's one slug I won't retrieve. Alright, I'm noticing this thing's hitting to the right, which is making the box move to the right. I don't know if I need to aim to the left and compensate. I don't know. Here we go again, 9 more. Woo, I rocked it. Alright, it moved way too much that time. I gotta go down and move it. Well, I really hate that those are hitting so low, but I ended up with 2 more slugs. And then I see one hanging out the side where it's come apart, the box. So I don't know how much longer it's going to take all these rounds hitting the bottom like that. You know what? I want to try something different. Hang on, guys. Alright guys, I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of this. I don't even know what I'm trying to prove. Anyway, here we go. Alright, after them 9 shots, I don't know how much more that box is going to take. It's looking pretty ragged. Well, guys, I don't know how much longer the box is going to last. After that last bunch, I went down to move the box, ended up with a handful of slugs. I guess they fell out the side. I don't know how much longer it's going to last. Alright, here we go. 9 more. Yeah, the old high point's still ticking. I don't know about that box. Here we go. 9 more. Eight. All right, guys, it's starting to get dark. Anyway, I've got a theory. I think the content of that box is starting to expand. I'm going to have to reinforce it. And if I use a wooden box like this again, it's going to have to be reinforced, more screws and stuff, and a whole lot more accurate loading and gun. Uncle Dave just sent me a text, but I didn't see what it said. I told him to come down here and shoot with me. He won't come down here. I think he's afraid of the high point. But anyway, here we go, guys. 9 more. I am starting to get a little more used to this gun, though. That's not saying I plan on keeping it or carrying it. Holy crap. I don't know how desperate I was to buy this thing, but oh well. Yeah, that old box ain't gonna take much more. I'm only about halfway through this bucket of bullets, bucket of cartridges. It's starting to get dark anyway. I seen where one tried to go through the top there a while ago. I must have hit high. Oh yeah, I see it now. But yeah, it ain't gonna be much longer. That box is just gonna go. All right, I thought I had shot 9, but if you guys were counting, it only shot 8 that last time. The last shot come up and did not go into battery all the way. So there's failure number 2 of the high point. Okay, guys, here we go again. Yeah, I think the hole in front's got so big now that I'm starting to see paper come out of it. This is actually kind of fun, and I'm kind of getting the feel of this gun, but it is what it is. All right, I don't know if you noticed there or not, but that last round of shooting, I seen a piece come up off the top. You guys can see down there at the bottom where it's starting to lift up, and actually you can see up toward the lid on the top there where it's starting to come up. All that stuff in there is compacting and chipping and and it's just expanding. It's doing a good job stopping bullets, but it's not doing a good job staying together though. All right, guys, I'm about halfway through my bucket. I'm actually getting tired of this. And it looks like that trap just ain't going to take much more. So, I think I'm going to call it quits. Plus that it's starting to get dark and it sprinkles every now and then, and I'm tired, hungry. I'm out here after work. All right, guys, I'm going to call it it. Probably got a 20-minute video here anyway. Nothing but crap. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. As I always say, catch you in the next video. Meanwhile, back at the garage. All right, guys, here's what we got. I took the top off. It's still in the truck. Let me just say, after I said I'm going to shut this down and take off, it started pouring. And it is pouring, guys. Okay, so I don't know if everybody can see this or not, but from about right here back, these phone books do not look like they've been touched. Now, these up here is all smashed and mangled. And these boards that were up front, now these were the tight. This was the tight end with the tight boards and the bigger phone books. And what has happened is all that has expanded from being hit. There's a slug right there. But all that, now you'll see over here, there's nothing coming out. And there's nothing coming out the back. I'd say they all stopped about midway. But now over here, of course, everything that gun was shooting to the left mostly. I mean to the right. So it all shot out this edge. And it just expanded and popped up and just blew out the whole front end of this. And it just couldn't take any more. If I'd shot any more, I'd lost all that. Now, with that said, I've got, you can't hardly see it. No, well, you might be able to see down in there. That's the slugs that fell out as I was moving it. So, now I'm sure there's going to be plenty. Now, this is what I'm covering tonight. I've already into this more than 20 minutes, so I'm going to put out this video tonight, and then tomorrow, maybe, if everything's working out right, I'll dig into it, and we'll see how far back the bullets went and what they look like. But now, what I've seen out of these bullets here, man, these things are hard. They did not mushroom or deform. That's what the word I'm trying to find is, deform, until they hit something, each other, or a solider piece of whatever. But in general, the ones that fell out was just pretty much the way they went in. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
25 minutes of what? Damn.